Welcome back to another video by Robot Boxing. Please subscribe to help grow the channel. Thank you.
Okay, lads, 4-round contest. Give it clean at all times, give yourself protect at all times. Touch gloves, shoot gloves, do it, lads.
Listen, I believe in myself, I believe in my ability. And now this is just a stepping stone to where I want to get to, but following on in such an illustrious father's footsteps, not going to be easy, Carl.
No, it's not going to be easy. The weight of the world on the kid's shoulders, but he looks like he's taking it in a stride, and he's already started here pretty fast on the front foot.
On the front foot, looking for what he said he's always looking for when he gets in the ring. I'm always coming for the KO, always looking for something spectacular, but Felichkov, only 23, it may look like he's got a baby face, but he's been around a lot. 26 fights in total in that short period of time that he's been a professional, and he's a regular on these shores. A 17th fight here, but he is yet to win one.
You can just see Hamid here, just using his jab as a rangefinder. It's looked pretty spiteful though. He's putting it in, and Felichkov has got his hands nice and high, just trying to block them shots, but some have got through and some he's been able to defend.
Already we have settled into a comfortable routine here for Hamid. The target not moving an awful lot in front of him, but it's all about poise and control. Doesn't want to get too gung-ho in these opening seconds here.
This will be Felichkov's style the whole fight. He'll keep his hands high, he'll try not to get nailed too clean. He'll probably not throw a lot himself, so it's important for Adam Hamid to find ways that they open him up. Maybe a few more counters just to try and open, and then double attacks as well. I think will work against this kid.
Well, let's get this from Felichkov, tying him up on the inside. But again, that jab trying to force his way through, opening up there for the left hand to just skim off the side of his head.
Just tried to land the uppercut there. That was a good jab to the body, but I think the uppercut's going to be a shot that can be useful for him in this fight, just with the size of Felichkov. Coming in squat, stocky, head down, chin tucked nice and low. I think the uppercut could be a shot that finds the target.
Plenty of self-assurance then in this opening round as we come inside the final half minute of the first round here, scheduled for 4. But again, digging those hooks into the body again, forcing Felichkov to cover up once more. End of the first round, and comfortably in the bag.
It's going to be difficult. You've got a journeyman who just wants to survive. He's not trying to win this fight, this kid. He just wants to survive.
The survival instinct, the story of a journeyman. You expect to see him for years to come, Felichkov. But here, this is just a bit of target practice at the moment for Hamid. Again, the jab getting through as Felichkov's hands just drop. He was in there with that razor-sharp jab.
He's looking really neat, nice and tidy. I think his shots as well, they're nice and flashy. He stands, you know, his stance is pretty nice for a novice boxer. I think there's the boys in the corner. I know Jimmy Moore and Nigel Travis very, very well, and they're very happy with what they've been seeing in the gym. Obviously, there's a lot more to improve on, but he looks to be well on his journey. I'll tell you one thing I've noticed him, he's not like his dad. There's no flashness about the kid. He looks respectful. He's keeping his hands reasonably high. A very different style to his father.
Yeah, there is a discipline, there is an authority in this performance from Adam Hamid so far.
The jab to the body's been quite an effective shot here. It's considering Hamid's a lot taller, it's not normally, or typically anyway, a shot that you see the taller fighter throw, but it's been working well here for Hamid.
Just looking to redden up a little bit around the face is Filiashkov as Hamid again just goes on the hunt. The uppercut tried to just bludgeon his way through his defence. And it's good experience as well, isn't it, Carl? Because you need to get rounds in at this early stage of his career. There's no point in just going in and blowing out opponents within 30 seconds of the first round.
Absolutely. And look, he hasn't had much amateur experience. I think he's been doing a lot of good work and a lot of good rounds in the gym, which is where he will really be improving. But he's got an opponent here who's reasonably tough. And I think that he's looking good. The boys will be reasonably happy with what they've seen so far, I think.
And there is plenty of target there for Filiashkov if he decides he wants to introduce a little bit of adventure into his performance here, as opposed to just focusing on survival. And again, so he's got a fan in Conor McGregor.
Yeah, just listening in between the rounds there to what the instructions were from Jimmy Moore. They want to kind of pick up the pace a little bit more, and he's already started being a bit more aggressive. But he's comfortable. He looks to be enjoying himself.
Again, you can see as he comes in the arms again in almost like that gunslinger mode. They're down there, and he's trying to tempt maybe Filiashkov to have a go at him so as he can land on the counter, just show him what power that he does possess, because there is a knockout punch there.
Yeah, he wants Filiashkov to open up a little bit, which he isn't really doing, and that's one of the issues sometimes with journeymen, trying to get them to open up, and it's a difficult job to do. But I think if he looks to double attack, you know, one attack, step back out of range and go straight back in, I think that may work. Nice shot to the body there.
He landed only 13 punches coming into this round, Filiashkov, as opposed to the 40 that had landed on his frame. But again, the pace has just dropped a little. The target isn't moving. And again, switches to the body once more.
Yeah, Filiashkov, you know, it's a 4-round fight. We're 3 rounds in almost, and the mouth's open a little bit, and I think a lot of that's down to the body work. That stab to the body that Hamid has thrown is something I think that has worked quite well. But his jab's really good, really good jab, and that's the shot that I think, as he develops, is really important as a fighter. If he can perfect that jab, I think he can be a hell of a fighter.
The thing is, he is in there for his durability. As we said, he's had 17 fights in the UK, Filiashkov. He was only stopped in 2 of those, Joe Morgan and Akbar. That was in Telford a year ago. So he's not easy to get out of there. Of the very few victories that he's had throughout the course of this year, one did come earlier on this year, but it was back in Sofia. But it takes a certain mentality, doesn't it, to come and do the job that he's been charged to do.
Oh, absolutely. Look, he comes. Look, he doesn't win many fights, and that never normally happens. But he's a tough kid, and he takes a good shot.
The learning process continues around, and again, more of a spring in the step from Adam Hamid as he comes out to try and do something, as we said, only 2 people have done, which is maybe stop Filiashkov here.
I'm just listening to his dad here from ringside, feint with a jab and him with a hook. I think that's obviously his dad knows boxing. That's a shot that'll definitely work against this kid. Just keeping his hands a little bit tight around his face, but if you come round the side of that guard, I think he could be quite successful. Filiashkov just can't deal with this jab at all.
Once again, covers up completely, and there's not an awful lot to aim at. Poor Hamid tries to get the uppercut to work underneath that defense, but it's blocked. Something of the master of blocking these shots. There's barely any redness around his face, Filichkov, considering the number of punches that he has thrown.
Yeah, there was an uppercut thrown there, and we said earlier on in the fight that that's a shot that I think will work against Filichkov, but he threw it probably from a little bit too far out. If he gets a little bit closer and throws that uppercut, he could have more success. Here's a bit of the dad coming out now.
So just over a minute to go, and Hamid in control, as he has been for the entire 4 rounds so far. You talk about how much work he's been doing in the gym, and when you consider that he's basically been out of it for 330 odd days,
yeah,
he looks good.
Yeah, he does. It's been a long time out of the ring, but I think he's been working on a lot of stuff behind the scenes. He's obviously trying to team up with a team, and he's finally found the team in Jimmy Moore and Nigel Travis. And like I said already, I think they're very, very impressed with his work ethic and the improvements that he has been making in the gym.
Well, it's pretty much about the first shot he's taken for a considerable while there, Hamid. Filichkov's work is very nearly done for the night. 20 seconds or so left here for him to survive. And it is another opponent that he has taken the full distance. Now the secret of success, be ready for the opportunities when they present, and he's putting up.
If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you.